Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John, and so today I went to Barnes & Noble and I picked up some graphic novels. I picked up 4 graphic novels and 1 art book, and I thought, well, you know what, let's just make a video so I can show these to you. So the first one I bought is An Unkindness of Ravens. Sorry about the glare. There we go. Let's get that right there. Alright. And let's see what this is about. Now it says this is the love child of Clueless and the Craft. A series that is difficult to put down once you begin. Okay. Welcome to Crab's Eye, a small town where magic is real and gossip can kill. Not all the witches burned during the Salem witch trials, and the ones that survived did so together, protecting the ancient secrets entrusted to them for generations. They call themselves the Ravens. Wilma is the new girl in school, and she plans to go completely unnoticed, except that she bears an eerie resemblance to the Raven member, Waverly, who just went missing. The truth behind Waverly's disappearance will put the entire coven in danger, and Wilma will have to rely on power she never knew she had if she wants to save her new friends. Alright, and that is An Unkindness. Let's look at a little bit of the artwork here. Really kind of simple. Not bad, though. Kind of reminds me of like the, a little bit of the Archie comics, just a little bit. I don't know if you guys ever read those. I read them when I was a kid. I haven't read the Archie After Dark or anything like that. If you guys noticed anything about me, different about me, I combed my hair. Yeah, I did. I combed my hair. I bought a comb. So, alright. So next up, we have got, this is the Autumnal. Okay. And I've had my eye on this one for a while. And oh, by the way, the Unkindness of Ravens is written by Dan Panosian with art by Mariana Ignacy and Fabiana Mascolo. So I imagine one does the pencils, one does the inks. All right. So anyway, we got the Autumnal, and this is by Daniel Kraus. Let me see who this is exactly by. Let me get this right here. Daniel Kraus writes it. Chris Sheehan is the artist. And Jason Wordy is the colorist, and Jim Campbell is the letterer, okay? Anyway, welcome to Comfort Notch. Following the death of her estranged mother, Kat Somerville and her daughter Sybil flee a difficult life in Chicago for the quaint and possibly deadly town of Comfort Notch, New Hampshire. From New York Times best-selling author Daniel Kraus, The Shape of Water, Troll Hunters, and the Living Dead, and rising star Chris Shelton, House of Slaughter, comes a haunting vision of America's prettiest autumn, and that is the Autumnal. Okay? And if you hear a barking in the background, that is my terrier. She's barking at something. God forbid somebody decided to walk past her house. You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is the kind of dog that you can't fart without her having a complete and absolute meltdown. All right? Okay, next up, and I have been real curious about this one. And if I like Volume 1, I'm going to go and seek out Volume 2, 3, and all those. But anyway, because and this was only $9.99, this was $9.99. This is Monstrous. This is the first volume. I've never read this. I was looking at the artwork, and the artwork is so beautiful here. Let me see. Let me get the front page. Well, maybe not the front page. The front page is a little bit risque. But anyway, look at this. Look at that artwork, man. That is just, that's awesome. All right. Set in an alternate world of Art Deco beauty and steampunk horror, Monstrous tells the epic story of Maika Halfwolf, a teenage survivor of a cataclysmic war between humans and arcanics. In the face of oppression and terrible danger, Maika is both hunter and hunted, searching for answers about her mysterious past, as those who seek to use her remain just one step behind. And all the while, the monster within her begins to awaken. And that is Monstrous. And that is by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. Let me show you that again. Monstrous. All right. Okay, and now the last of the graphic novels, and then I've got one art book to show you guys. This is Hellblazer, and this is Rise and Fall. It's by Tom Taylor with art by Derek Robertson with Diego Rodriguez. All right. It says here, if a billionaire falls out of the sky and dies, who gives a damn? That's what it says right here. A wealthy man plummets from the sky and is gruesomely skewered on a church spire. Bizarrely, angel wings are attached to his back. More such deaths follow until, hallelujah, it's raining businessmen. Detective Aisha Bakari is stumped by this strange phenomenon until she's visited by her childhood friend, occult investigator John Constantine, who discovers a link between the falling elite and a shocking moment in his and Aisha's misspent youth. How are these killings tied to the first death on John's hands? How does this involve heaven and hell? Even if this is kind of John's fault, will Constantine be happy to let a few more rich bastards fall from the sky like a vindictive Robin Hood? Anyway, that is Hellblazer Rise and Fall. Let's look at some of the artwork on this one too, man. This could be cool here. All right, let's see. Here we go. Here's one right here. There's the devil right down here, and there's the devil and John Constantine and a barmaid or a bartender. Looks like a kind of a hellish bartender, if you ask me. So that's that. That's the graphic novels. So now let me show you guys the art book. Now I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I am a big fan of the H.P. Lovecraft style Eldritch Horror and Arkham Horror 3rd edition board games. Well, this, and I've also got Arkham Horror the card game, but I don't know if I like it as much. I kind of like the board game because it just seems like it immerses you deeper into the whole thing, whereas the cards, well, okay, well, they're just cards and you play the mechanic of them and that's it. All right. Anyway, this is the art of Arkham Horror. Okay. And this is actually put out by Dark Horse Comics or Dark Horse Press or whatever. And this has got like the monsters in it. Let me see if I can bring one of the monsters up here. Here's a shot of one of them. Isn't that nice? Isn't that beautiful right there? And then there's more. Let me get to another one here. And here's one kind of funky looking one right there. All right. And let me see here. I think they got Hastur here somewhere. Yeah, here's a couple of small pictures right here of Hastur. Okay. Of course, now Hastur wasn't created by Lovecraft. Hastur was actually created by Ambrose Bierce, and then Lovecraft, of course, borrowed him. Anyway, yeah, that's some of the artwork. This is a pretty nice little coffee table book to have. Okay. All right, so that is the graphic novels, and that is the art book that I wanted to show you guys. So thank you for watching that. Now, before I leave, I have something I want to run by you. Okay, I want to see if you think this is a good idea. Would you watch this? Would you be interested in this? Okay, so I haven't been reading the way that I have read in the past couple of years. You know, like I said, things have happened in my life, and it's kind of knocked the wind out of my sails. I'm getting back into it a little bit more, but I am nowhere near where I was before, and I don't know if I'm going to actually get back to being where I was before. So I have an idea. So I want to still make videos, but it's like if I'm not reading, I can't necessarily, you know, make videos about stuff I'm not reading unless, and here's where the unless comes in. All right. So I did the Horror Across America thing, and I thought, you know what, this was kind of fun, a little bit of a pain in the ass, I gotta admit. Some of these books were hard to find and find big pictures of, and all the editing and stuff I had to do, but I did it because I enjoyed it, all right? Anyway, I have an idea for a new series called 50 Years of Horror, all right? So what this would be is starting in 1972, I would find anywhere from 5 to, I don't know, 5 to 7 books maybe of horror novels published in the year 1972, and I would try to find one that was a more well-known book, and then try to find 4 more or 5 more that were just a little bit more obscure. All right? So, and then it would do for 73, 74. I'm not sure how quickly these would come out. Maybe once a week, every other week, or once a week, twice a week, I don't know. But that would be, I just thought it would be a nice little series. So that's what I'm asking. What do you guys think? Would you watch this? Would you enjoy this? Because I'm going to tell you right now, when you start seeing all these different books, I guarantee you some of you are going to be griping to me that your TBR is getting pretty big. Okay? So yeah, I was actually joking this morning. I ran this by Pax Panic, and she thinks it's a good idea, but I want to hear from the rest of you also. I was joking with her that I'm going to have to change my tagline to Books of Blood, Viagra for your TBR. You know, anyway. So yeah, think about it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And until next time, thank you for watching, and take care and stay scared. Bye-bye.